Hey everyone, this is Bumbi. Namaskar and welcome to Curries with Bumbi. Today I will show you how to make Keema Matar curry, where keema means minced meat and matar is green peas. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start with grinding the common ingredients required for any Indian cooking. I have taken ginger, a good amount of garlic and a green chili. You can leave out the green chili if you want to avoid the heat. Put everything in a blender jar with a few tablespoons of water and grind them to a fine paste. Pan on medium heat. Once the pan turns hot, add oil. We need some whole spices, a dry bay leaf, a cinnamon stick and few green cardamoms. Stir them for 2 to 3 seconds, then add chopped onions. As always, I like to add a sprinkle of salt to the onions to help them soften up faster. You do not need to brown the onions too much. As soon as they get this beautiful golden color, add the ginger garlic green chili paste. Stir for about a minute and then add the keema. I am using ground lamb. You can use any meat according to your choice and preference. Increase the heat to medium-high and loosen up the meat with the help of your spoon. As you can see, I'm trying to spread out the meat in a single layer, giving them a few seconds to get that maximum heat from the pan, and then folding again and spreading it out. In this way, the meat will get seared and in turn get juicy and flavorful. Do this till all the liquid that comes out from the meat dries up. Soon you will see the oil oozing out from the sides. This is an indication that the meat is now ready to receive the next ingredients. So it is time for the spice powders to paint up the dish. Turmeric powder, without which Indian cooking will remain incomplete. Chili powder for that heat. You can substitute paprika for chili powder if you want the color and not the heat. Then a good amount of ground coriander, because lamb and coriander pairs up so well. But do not overdo on your spices. You do not want them in excess, but the right amount so that they do not become overpowering. Whenever you add any spice powder, add a splash of water to bring down the temperature of the pan, and the spices won't burn in that way. If your spices burn, you will get this bitter aftertaste which nobody wants. Stir for a few seconds and then add crushed tomatoes. I am using canned crushed tomatoes. You can even use fresh ones if they are in season. I swished out the cup with little water to get that last bit of tomato goodness. Then salt. Give a stir and cover it partially on medium-high heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, uncover, give a stir and cover again for 10 more minutes. After 10 minutes, you can now see the oil is starting to float on top and things have started to look a bit dry. This is an indication that the meat is well fried. At this point, I add the potatoes and garam masala powder to perfume the dish. Now you do not have to use potatoes if you do not like them or have any concerns. But if you like potatoes, please do add them. You have no idea how delicious those potatoes become. Once I got this comment saying that I ruined a particular recipe by adding the potatoes. No, my friends, the dish won't be ruined if you add potatoes. If you dislike potatoes, then yes, it may seem like that, but in reality, nothing is ruined. The potatoes give a thickness to the curry and they soak up all that gravy goodness and in turn become so flavorful that you won't even imagine. So if you have no concerns, then I would highly recommend you to add potatoes. Stir everything for about 4 to 5 minutes, then add about a cup of hot water. Then a sprinkle of sugar to balance the flavor. Add more water if you want more gravy. But guys, please do not make a swimming pool as that will dilute the flavor and it will taste bland. Now cover it on low heat for 20 minutes. In between, uncover and give a stir. After 20 minutes, let's see what's happening in that pan. And look at that gorgeousness. I mean, the very look gives me such satisfaction. I like to take out the bay leaves and cinnamon stick at this point as their job is done. I added whole green chilies, and you must be wondering, oh, Bumbi must have forgotten about the green peas. So here comes the green beauties. I'm using frozen green peas, that's why I'm adding at the very end. If you are using fresh ones, then add them with the potatoes. Finally, a shower of coriander leaves, and by now many of you know how obsessed I am with this herb. Do a taste test and adjust the seasonings. I felt it needed more sweetness. Cover again for 2 more minutes. After 2 minutes, you get this ultimate level of deliciousness, yumminess, gorgeousness. Okay, I'll stop. And I can go on, but you have to make this to get a hint of what I mean. Serve this with roti or naan. I have it with rice as I'm a rice lover, and nothing makes me more happy than a bowl of rice along with this curry. Please leave a comment as I love reading them, and please hit that like button if you've enjoyed watching this video. Bye bye.